Now, let's have some fun with chapter 6. Verse 1, Tiberius. Tiberius. In verse 9, there's the word barley, B-A-R-L-E-Y. Tempting to say barely, but it's not that. Barley is the grain barley. And certainly, there I'm talking about emphasis. Certainly instead of certainly. Got it? Verse 11. Gave, distributed. So distributed is a long one. And you can work from the back, remember. Ted, buted, tributed, distributed. Makes it easier to learn to say a long word if you start from the back and work forward. Verses 8 and 11 have the word fish. It's hard to get that sh in Bahasa Indonesia. Think sh. Everyone knows how to say sh. Please don't say fish. It's fish. Good. Capernaum. And verse 20 has an interesting grammatical accuracy. It is I, said Jesus. It is I. Many casual Sahari English users say, it's me, I'm here, it's me. And that's grammatically incorrect, but becoming so much more common, you will hear it often. The proper educated way to say that is, it is I. And Jesus apparently knew good grammar. Reached in verse 21. Reached. And 22, realized. The same R-E-A, but this time we say realized. We separate the two vowels into different syllables. Realized. And that old friend K-N-E-W, knew. The present form of knew is know. It's like come and came. The vowel changes, and if you're an Indonesian and aren't thinking about the past, it's so easy to read that know or come when it should be knew or came. Be on the alert for that tricky little vowel in the middle that changes the timestamp. 26, ate, long A. We eat something today, but yesterday we ate it. And in that same verse, understood. The emphasis on that one is in the last syllable. We don't understand. He understood. Verse 27, remember? Lasts. It is eternal, with emphasis on the second syllable. Verse 31 and 32, I think. Well, 31 anyway. It comes up again and again. Manna. M-A-N, like man. So we say manna. Please don't say mana. It won't be understood. And then the word heaven. H-E-A-V-E-N. Sounds so much like E-A in read, heaven, but that wouldn't be correct. We want to say heaven, the same as in bread. And then 35 has the word hungry. Hungry is so tempting to Indonesians, but in this case, pretend there are two G's. Hungry. Hungry. We have to pronounce the G in that word. Verse 38, sent me. When you put those two words together in a sentence, make it into one word. Sent me. Sent me. We have to still hear the T. Send me isn't to be understood. Sent me. Sent me. Verse 42, now. N-O-W is now. Like now. Not oh, like low. It's now. Verse 43, yourselves. Yourselves. The V-E-S at the end is voiced, selves, and it makes the S into kind of a Z sound. And the emphasis is on selves, yourselves. Verse 45, wrote. Pretend there's no W. Makes it much easier to say that word. He wrote the letter. And we also have the tricky combo, taught, just a breath T, taught, taught. But then very nearby is a breath TH, thought. Different word, right? Taught, mangajar, thought, mamikir. Verse 51, we're going to have a short I, live. This time it's not live, it's live. The same sound of the I as in him. Give and live are in that verse. Verse 54, drink. I want to hear the K at the end. It's not held back like in pop. Drink. Is it different to you, to your ear? Can you hear the difference? Drink. We want to hear k. And in verse 70, devil. If you take the D off, it says evil, right? That devil is evil, but we can't call him a devil. Thank you.